GMGAGN, Degens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Door Show! Presented to you by Diamond Hand Radio and brought to you in partnership by the Respected Rhinos Club. I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, Colton Cap'n Colt Soroka. You see it down there. Whatever you might know me as, Cap, whatever you see me as, however long you know me, here I am, live in prime time. Can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy, today's special guest of the day, and do our own research together. Now, before we can do any of that, before we can dive into any rabbit holes, my friends, I need you to do a couple things for me. Item number one, please take a quick moment to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you're currently ingesting the Door Show on. Hey, if you are watching on YouTube, might as well hit that notification bell down there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Or if you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, sorry, been a minute since I've done this, my fault. Or if you're watching on Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button, that notification bell there as well so you never miss any of the additional Diamond Hand Radio social media content. Or if you are listening to the pod on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button right here and right now as the audio of every single episode releases after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket, you can be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so while you are watching today's show. Hey, go ahead, hit that other like button, leave me a comment, leave me a rating to jump on over yonder in the live chat. Why is that so important to jump in the live chat? Well, because number one, that's how we start every single show, by saying GM to the chat. Also, that is how we connect throughout the duration of the entire episode, and it is the only way that you can enter into the daily door giveaways. You must enter the secret phrase into the live chat on YouTube. Twitter does not work. Twitter does not work. Twitter does not work. Enter it only on YouTube. Last, but certainly not least, please, if you could also be so kind, hit that share button wherever you find it located on your screen of your device and send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander and somebody who could use a little bit of knowledge and insights about the NFT and Web3 space from time to time. Can't thank you enough when you do all those things. It only helps me make Diamond Hand Radio and The Door Show bigger and better for each and every one of you. Sorry for a little bit of hiccup there, kids. Forgot my own doggone intro, and my headphones are cutting out a little bit here. For some reason this morning, these old headphones are not liking how I have things set up. Okay, now we're in business. Goodness gracious, all Friday. They were cutting out during that whole thing. I didn't know if I was talking, if I am talking. I know I'm talking, but my damn headphones are pissing me off. I'll tell you that for sure. Hey, full transparency. This is a, full transparency show. All right. Might as well start things the only way we know how, because boy, oh boy, did I miss you guys. Goodness gracious. Hold on one second, kids. See, I got to unplug these doggone things, undo them. Goodness gracious. All right. Bang. Oh, look at that. Should have just done that to start. You leave, it's like an old car. You leave shit sit for a little while, and it all wants to go to hell. You know, I was having camera problems before. I'm having headphones. Hey, we're good now. We're good. Welcome into the Door Show, presented to you by Diamond Hand Radio, and once again brought to you in partnership with the Respected Rhinos Club. Shout out HDJTR and every member of the Respected Rhinos Crash. Appreciate all of y'all. My friends, you know the drill. Oh shit. And some of you already have jumped the gun and are inside of my brain. I don't know why you're inside of my brain, but some of you are. But we got to say GM to the chat. My friends, what's going on? First one in there, you know the man, the myth, the legend, 12th man. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hey, that brew crew, that life-size brew out there with the misses on the old links. I mean, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Can your NFT do that? I ask over and over again. Mine can. 12th man's can. Can yours? I don't know. Oh, hey, check it out. Second one in the chat. PLP. Woo! Shout out Munch. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Crypto Rick, GM, my friend. Joey B, live from the Windy City. GM, Mama Bear live in prime time. Dr. J, it is a great day to be alive, my friend. Shout out to you. Hashtag PLP, my brother. Little teaser for you. Little teaser. Oh, we got Dred Kruger, GM. I'm back live in prime time. Oh, we have the Love Doctor. The Love Doctor live in prime time here. You do not say GM. Miss AL, good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Oh, we got Jenna too. We got the woke zombie wifey. You know she's got to be here right back live in prime time. Cat's back. I'm not dead. Hey, I'm here. It's all good. We're fine. All right, everybody be cool. Be calm. Be cool. Don't break damn YouTube, okay? Oh, Naked Z. Naked Z, my boy. Hey, me and Naked Z got some announcements for you soon. But hey, hey. Don't jump the gun, man. Don't make me get into these rabbit holes yet. Relax. Everybody relax. Cap is back. Let's go, just a mess. Yeah. Hey, GG. Everybody. Open 24 hours, 24/7, 365. My man, PLP, baby. Shout out. Man, you guys. Whoo! You guys get me juiced. I got to tell you. Hold on. Wait a minute, because I got cotton mouth, too. I'm back. Tell you what. Well, before I get into this, hey, secret phrase of the day. Hashtag caps back. Hashtag caps back with 2 PPs. You see a PP, ha. Yeah, totally, man. It's caps back. All right, get your minds out of the gutter. Either way, was hanging out with Ferk and Grandolph this morning of the Grandpa Ape Country Club. If you don't know, they're both greenskeepers. If you don't know them, awesome. They have a second breakfast show every single day at Twitter Space. If you guys aren't familiar with Twitter, the Twitter Spaces, or with them in general, like, you got to get familiar because they are absolutely dope. Ferk and Grandolph doing huge things, but was talking about it, and it is just so awesome to be surrounded by you guys and just to be making content every single day and just have just a group of quality human beings just building something really special. So I appreciate the hell out of you guys, and we got one hell of a show on tap here today. Keep all the caps back flooding in. Hashtag caps back will get you entered into the Daily Door giveaway. That is going to be a Ded Teddiez Army remix and another one that the legendary Dutch has been working on. I think he's dishing out 2. I'm gonna have to ask him once he gets on the show. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what craziness he's got going on. But we'll see what's happening on the third segment of the day. But speaking of segments, how about it, my friends? We break it down like we only know how with the first segment of the day. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's good to be back, baby. It is good to be back. First segment of the day, NFT 101. Sorry, I'm never going to be quick enough. It's not possible. Also, to all of you sipping on the black elixir of the gods, regardless of what time it is on your end of the planet, cheers to you, and take your sip. I'll be right back. Woo! Soon that's going to change as well, too. little alpha for you there. Ooh. Goodness gracious. That's a good cup of joe. All right, my friends, let's get into it. First segment of the day, NFT 101, investing in NFTs. This is going to be a little kind of sweet and to the point, if I do say so myself, because I just think it's important to talk about it. I still think there's going to be a large influx of people coming in, so it's always good to have this as historical data. And, honestly, I went to answer the internet, and this was one of the big things people were asking. So it's also why I put it in there. I've covered a wide range of stuff, and I can repeat stuff. I can do whatever you want. But just DM Diamond Hand Radio at DMND Hand Radio on Twitter, and let me know a topic you want me to talk about. I can talk about literally anything. I can research literally anything. I'm not a genius, but I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people who got some good information that I could share with you guys. So drop it in there, and I'll be more than happy to. Also, check this fresh thing out. You guys see this? Oh, doggone. That's the first time I'm like actually seeing it, and it's like, dang, that thing's sick. Shout out my ma. So scoop this with a little Mitchell and Ness action too. Scooped it when we went to the Cubby game. Shout out ma. Okay, stop getting me distracted, everybody. Investing in NFTs. I just kind of wanted to break it down into the 2 types and kind of the thought processes and the ways that you should be thinking about it if you're new, or maybe even just a refresher if you've been in the space for a little while and you're stumbling upon old Cap. You say, oh shit, Cap's doxed. What the hell? Yeah, I am. Hey, hi, how's it going? So short-term and long-term investing, right? So when I think about that, and I think about how I have applied both, that's what I want to make very, very clear is I have applied both in my investing strategy, and I don't think you should sequester yourself to one or the other. When I think about it, I think it's very important to differentiate the two. Even though I'm saying I am involved in both now. Far too often, I think too many people get it backwards and they have a short-term mindset on long-term investments and long-term mindset on short-term investments, and it makes no sense to me, so I figure we just talk about it anyway. So short-term investing obviously is something you're going to buy on the, if you're talking on the Ethereum blockchain, you're going to buy it for whatever, 0.02, or maybe the free mints that are going on right now, or 0.05, with the expectation that maybe you can turn a little scratch. I would typically shoot to be doubling my money with something like that. I mean, if you don't necessarily have to double your money, but even make it a couple $100, and if you buy a few of them, and that obviously adds up. Now that might be only over the course of a week, or even a couple of days, or even in this space, maybe an hour or so with a floor price pump or something like that. And I don't want to say step over pennies. Shout out Travis, the bullish trader. Don't step over pennies to go and pick up dollars. That's not what I'm saying here. And I'm not saying that I don't think it's valuable to invest short term, but I also believe that, again, going back to, too many people are just so focused on making $50 right now or 50 cents right now that they don't realize how much of a long-term investment and how much something that they have in their back pocket. So kind of segues me into excuse me, into long-term investing. And when I think about going at this the long-term way, right? It's how I'm invested. It's how I have all of my funds and my NFTs allocated at this point in time. Like, everything I'm invested in, really, I'm looking a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5, maybe even 10 years in some cases. I mean, I have never, well, I've sold 2 NFTs, and they weren't even anything that I was really even interested in having, or talking about anymore. If you heard me talk about the teddy bear squad, I got rid of those. Whatever, if they go to the moon, yeehaw! It was my biggest blunder yet, but I don't think they will. Is whatever. Now, I probably said that they're going to the moon. Now, that being said, you know, I am too bullish on the long-term future of this space. Like, there is so many possibilities to where this space can go, that I truly believe these NFTs we hold are going to be hieroglyphs on the doggone pyramids. We're not even, somebody has to bring blockchain technology to the forefront. And it just so happens that pictures of beer cans and rhinos and apes and Chad and Brads are what's doing it, right? And at the end of the day, it's only going to continue to push forward. It's only going to continue to get bigger. It's only going to become just the next iteration of the internet. That's why it's called Web3, right? Web 2 to Web3. It's just the next iteration of the internet. And these pictures are just so called what it has to be to usher it in. So when I think about long-term investing, you know, there's 3 things that smart investors do, just to kind of solidify and close this point out here before we move on. Is, first, take care of their needs, then take care of their investments, then take care of their wants, right? And it's really, really key and really critical that is how you take care of your life, because I've said it multiple times. There's no NFT on this earth that should risk you a light bill, a water bill, a house, or any bill for that matter, right? And at the end of the day, investing is a contact sport. I've said this a lot too. And if you don't have enough padding to survive a couple of hits, then you shouldn't be in the game. And that is point blank, period. And to put a cap on it, hey, that's why they call me Cap. Put a cap on it. You don't have to be monetarily involved with projects to be able to help them, and then in turn maybe help yourself. You would be incredibly surprised to see how many people and what might show up in your wallet with just a simple like, retweet, a simple showing up and talking in a Twitter space, a simple quote tweet, a simple comment of multiple people that should know about this project, whatever it might be. That simple little thing that you do for a project, who knows who might see that, who might say, oh, damn, Wow. Hey, well, let's help them out. What's their story? Oh, shit. And if you don't even talk about how you don't, hey, I don't have any money really to invest right now, whatever the case might be, I'm just doing what I can. You would be surprised. You would be surprised what show up in your wallet and who might take care of you. So just some things to think about there, as I know a lot of new people are coming into the space and thinking about long-term investments. If you are going to get into a project, here's where I'll really cap it. If you're going to get into a project that is long-term, Respected Rhinos, Ether Brews, Grandpa Ape Country Club, Chad and Brad Family NFT, Funky Flies, anything that pretty much you see in my wallet, if you're going to get involved in that, don't flip it tomorrow. That's just my piece of advice. And just looking for a small gain now. Because if you just erase time and just think about, hey, I'm just here to build and grow, and you just think about that long term, you would be surprised what some of these crazy NFTs might be worth one day. And that's what I'm here for. And again, not saying step over pennies to pick up dollars. I'm not saying that. Multiple source of income, multiple things you should be doing to achieve that 150%. I'm not saying taking profit isn't good, but my best advice, how I am positioned in the space right now, is long-term AF. Long-term AF. I'm to that point now. Some flips are dope. Yeah, I have a few flips here and there. If you look at my DGen wallet, I do have flips. I still, again, not stepping over pennies to pick up dollars. I just have more of a long-term focus. And I think that more people need to realize that long-term and short-term are much different investing strategies. If you want to be involved in the short term, take it full advantage. If you want to be involved in the long term, take full advantage, but don't cross the two. So just my 2 cents, kind of some things to think about when you're investing in NFTs and new into the space and everything like that. Kind of a little bit of a soapbox, but there you go. There you have it. So, my friends, that does it. The first segment of the day, NFT 101. Again, secret phrase of the day, only available on the YouTube. You can only enter the Daily Door giveaways on YouTube. Only enter the Daily Door giveaways on YouTube. Hashtag caps back. Hashtag caps back 2 Ps. Hashtag caps back 2 Ps in the live YouTube chat, and you will be entered for the Daily Door giveaway. We'll ask Dutch, the legend, when he gets here, what the giveaways are going to be of today, and we'll dive into them. But for now, my friends, that officially does it. First segment of the day. Let's dive into the second segment of the day. Word on the chain. Still not quick enough. Okay, I'm good. Not quite. Okay, now I'm good. All right, my friends. Welcome in to the second segment of the day. Word on the chain. Again, if you got any topics you ever want to talk about, feel free to drop them in the chat. Feel free to DM me on Twitter. If you don't want to be in the chat, DM me on Twitter at Cap and Colt right there, or at DMND Hand Radio. You can DM me there at any spot, any point, and I will definitely get into those and dive into them on the show. If you DM to me, I'll get into them in the next show. But if you drop them in the chat, be more than happy to dive into them if I got some extra time. Speaking of the chat, let me open that bad boy up and let's take a look. Okay. Ooh, hey, people got some doggone good advice going on in here. Miss Amber Lynn. Make no attempt to forecast the market. Devote your efforts to finding undervalued securities. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, Dom says, I have over 400 NFTs, never sold one. Not going to sell for 5 to 10 years. I don't blame you, my friend. Not whatever. Don't flip it tomorrow. Diamond hands. It is the name of the show, my friends. It is the name of the show. It's the name of the Door Show. It's the name of the brand. It's more than a brand. It's a mindset. We don't only hold, we hold each other up. Okay, stop that. Guys are always, I got to get back on track, but hey, good point. Appreciate you guys. All right. Word on the chain has it. Item number 1. If you didn't hear, I tweeted a little something about it before, but Reddit has now created their own NFT marketplace. It's not like official yet. You can't really get a whole ton of information on it, but it is going to be avatar based. And it's kind of a way, this is a direct quote from them, creating stronger communities on Reddit. Obviously, Reddit is all about community. We know NFT projects, Web3 to be all about community. Kind of interesting to see how they're going to bridge that Web2, Web3 gap and what they're going to bring. The problem is that I see is that they're doing a 50-50 split with artists and Reddit themselves. So unlike OpenSea that's got like 5%, 7% creator fees, whatever it might be, this is a 50-50 split. And, I think it's going to be a little tough for social media platforms really that are focused based solely on projects or not profits. Sorry, I'm reading some on profits. And, I think it's just going to be a little bit tough for them to really, really take off and find traction. But I think it's cool. Obviously, Reddit getting involved. You got to look into it some more. There's not a whole bunch you can find out about it. Again, it's avatar based, and again, as always, the big thing with these, I just like to mention, Reddit's getting involved in the game. So, hello, hi, how you doing? If another big boy's getting involved in a bear market that I call a build market, I suggest you should too. Word on the chain, item number 2 has it that Verified Inc. is creating their own NFT trading platform. Verified Inc., if you haven't heard of it, it's going to be designed for high school and college athletes. These athletes will be able to design their own NFTs and sell them, and they'll be able to keep up to 94% of the profits. Pretty cool to see that that some company. I mean, I don't want to say like dipping into the NIL web. I guess it's kind of like bridging the gap of NIL and Web3 and blockchain technology. But 2024 number 1 prospect, Nasir Cunningham, is going to be the first to launch on the platform. Again, Verified Inc. They are designing or allowing high school college athletes to design their own NFT collections and sell them for some solid profits. Pretty damn cool, if you ask me. Speaking of events and how to get into them, word on the chain has it, item number 3, Ticketmaster and Live Nation are making a leap into Web3, and NFT ticketing is really starting to catch some traction here. That's the big thing, NFT ticketing. Again, Ticketmaster and Live Nation made some announcements. They are going to be looking into NFT ticketing and what kind of advantages and utilities that can provide for events that already exist, things that already happen, and giving that back end, maybe select drawings, or they take a screenshot, everybody that holds it, how or the snapshot, how the deal is, and they see everybody whose wallets hold this, and maybe there's a VIP spot, or maybe there's this, who knows, whatever they could be up to. There's also this new startup, Yellowheart, that's getting involved with them as well. So really, it's pretty damn cool to see that. Again, another big platform known for big things, Ticketmaster, putting on or helping people get to live shows, taking care of all of that, been a major player forever and ever and ever and ever. They're front runners on this. So pretty damn cool to see what happens and what type of utility they can really provide to some of these NFT ticketings. That being said, speaking of things that already exist, ladies, you might want to leave the room. Word on the chain, item number 4, Playboy has partnered with Sandbox, and they are building the Meta Mansion to bring their NFTs to the metaverse, my friend. So Playboy has officially entered into the metaverse, building a Meta Mansion in the Sandbox. Speaking of games and stuff that's going on as far as kind of the next iteration of Web3 and what these games are going to be, and Sandbox and what all it's going to bring. Word on the chain has it, item number 5. There's a new Solana win to earn game. Win to earn apparently is going to be the new thing here. It is called BR1, Bravo Ready 1, BR1 Infinite Royale. It is on the Solana blockchain. As I said, it will be $1 in SOL to spawn in the game. And you notice how I said Infinite Royale. So unlike the Battle Royale where it ends at some certain point, or there's a timer, or somebody ultimately wins, This is an infinite one, so it never stops. It always keeps going on. So this is how it's going to kind of work. You essentially bet crypto on your game, and then you get spawned at the edge of the map. So you got to pay $1 to spawn in the game, like I said, but you also can bet a little bit on it. You get spawned on the edge of the map, and then all the action is in the center. And then if you die, you can respawn again on the outside. And it's just a whole loop of this shit. This is going to be huge. They already have raised $3 million for development of this whole game via Solana Ventures, and you can have up to 300 players on a map at one time. Speaking of games, word on the chain, item number, I have no idea, 6 at this point in time. Axie Infinity, last week their sales went through the roof. So I've been asking guests a lot, right? What's the next iteration of Web3? What's the next beginning of that? What's going to be the next big thing to take off in this space, right? Man, words are hard today for some reason. It's been a while since I've been on the show. Quick sip of water. Hold on one sec. Much better. Axie Infinity. It is a huge Web3 game, whole platform that's being developed. Their volume was just way through the floor. It disappeared, whatever. And I mentioned this again to bring it full circle about, hey, is that next iteration gaming? Is the next variation of Web3 NFTs, is that gaming? And I really think it is. Their volume was up over 205% in the past 7 days, accumulating over $1.3 million in sales. So Axie Infinity is definitely up, and if you're not invested, I'm obviously not invested in that, but if anybody is, man, you're definitely looking good, because it is only going up by the day. Word on the chain has it, item number 7, I think we are here at this point in time. The Omni NFT lending platform got hacked for a boatload of money. They got under a flash loan attack, or had a flash loan attack. If you don't know what that is, much like I didn't know what that is, a flash loan is basically a form of uncollateralized lending. How about that? There we go. It is basically what I was talking about with DeFi before, where you can like lock up one of your NFTs. They'll borrow a loan. They'll give you a loan that you can borrow against that NFT with the promise of paying it back, or else the NFT is collateral. Well, some hacker figured out how to borrow a large amount of crypto off of that, but also figure out a way to get in the back door, which I really don't even all understand how it works. But basically, the hacker borrows a large amount of crypto using that flash loan and sends it to an exchange for a profit before anybody can really know what's happening. And they just literally get it out of the system. That tornado cash I talked about a while ago, it's literally what these hackers use. They mentioned it right in the front page story. Tornado cash was used to launder the money out and allow it to happen. This hacker got 1,300 ETH, roughly about $1.4 million, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe it just goes to show that even big things like that can happen to big platforms. So again, security, being safe, knowing what you're doing, it is just so important in this space. And it's not to come in the space and be scared and watch your every move and, oh my gosh, don't click on this. I mean, yes, you need to have that, but we obviously need people to come in and be safe. But also at the same time, it is really important to take it slow, to know that man, maybe there is that little bit of danger around the corner, or who knows, whatever the case might be. Just take it slow, take your time, definitely when you come into the space, and definitely remember to focus on security. But it's crazy. Omni NFT lending platform gets cracked for 1,300 ETH. Speaking of ETH, last item, word on the chain has it, 13 million ETH so far. 13 million ETH. 13 million ETH, not $13 million in ETH. 13 million ETH has been deposited into the Layer 2.0 contract. That is 10.9% of the circulating supply so far of Ethereum. So there you go. There you have it. That was just kind of an update. Obviously, they're working on Layer 2. It's continuing to be pumped in there. Just a little little bit of an update for you there. Either way, my friends, that does it. Second segment of the day. Word on the chain. All right, as always, let's wrap things up here with the secret phrase of the day. If you are live on Twitter, please slide on over to YouTube. Come on over live to YouTube because I cannot see your comments. For some reason, Twitter does not like the software that I use. So you got to slide on over to YouTube in the live YouTube chat. Enter hashtag caps back and you'll be entered into the daily door giveaway courtesy of my main man, Dutch, who has yet to show up. So I want to make sure he's all good to go. Let me shoot him a quick message here and we will get things rocking and rolling. So if you guys got any questions, got any topics you want to hit here for the second segment of the day, drop them in there and I will be more than happy to cover them. Let's see here. What do we got rocking and rolling? Where's my main man? Okie dokie, my friends. Well, hopefully everything's good on his end, getting him ready to rock and roll. I'm going to shoot him an extra link just in case, you know how it is sometimes. So let me make sure I do this real quick. Oh shit, gonna make it nice and glitchy. Hey, yeah, sometimes shit happens here live on the show. Excuse me. Still recovering from the old vid too. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what my main man Dutch is here. Hopefully nothing happened on his end. I know the man can be a busy son of a gun. So let me hit this. Let me hit this. Let me hit this. Okie dokie. There we go. Well, hey, what's going on? What's going on with you guys? What's happening over here? Oh, 4Z has just found out that he's lactose intolerant. Oh, yes, I'm back. Shout out. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hold on. Quick sip of agua before I dive into this chat here. Bocephus. Good to see you, my brother. Hey, shout out to Bocephus. If you guys didn't know, Bo is now an official member of the Ether Brews team, which is absolutely insane. So shout out Bocephus, man. One of the first guys that came to mind when we were thinking about expanding the team and growing out the team, because we got some cool stuff coming around the corner with the Ether Brews, and we're definitely going to need some all hands on deck mentality kind of guys, and that's definitely Bocephus. So shout out Bocephus, man. We can't wait to get to work, man, and be on some of these spaces together and have some fun for sure. But yeah, shout out, congratulations to Bocephus, man. Bro, cool. It's gonna be absolutely electric. Cannot wait to be hosting some spaces with you, man. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? I don't know. I mean, my main man is not live in prime time. It's kind of hard just to be talking to myself. I don't know where the main man Dutch is. We had this issue before with my main man, who the hell? Oh, Bands. Yeah, this happened with Bands, but we got through it. No big deal. Yeah, I hope he didn't get busy. He didn't have responded to the old DM. So we'll see what's going on, what's going down. Shout out, but for real, again, shout out to old Bocephus. No DMs that I'm not seeing. I don't think so here. Just to make sure, one time for the one time. No, I'm not missing any DMs. Well, this is rather interesting, ladies and gentlemen. What do you do when a guest doesn't show up for a show? You know, what do you do? Do you just talk to yourself? I mean, I don't know what to do now. Those are my first two segments. Oh boy. Well, what do I do now? Well, hey, Caps back. Hashtag Caps back. I mean, I don't know if there's any other news. Well, I guess we can find out if there's been any other news that's been dropped since we last talked. Nothing all too major, man. Nothing all too major. I really covered just about everything that I possibly could in that. So hopefully wood projects or am I walking a wood? Oh, hey, yeah, that's a hell of a reminder there, 12th man. Go sweep the Ether Brews floor. I'm telling you, the value right now on that bad boy is absolutely ridiculous. There are high ranked ones. There's low ranked traits with super high floors. There's been diamond hands hanging around in the Ether Brews for a while, and this is just another cycle of another scoop up and raise the floor. So slide on over there, scoop up some brews. Ether Brews Brew Crew! I'm telling you what, now is the time to get involved with the Brew Crew because we are all back, all 100% as a team. And damn, it is going to be an absolute blast once we have an opportunity to start announcing some of this stuff. I don't want to let too much go, but I would definitely own some brews if I were you. At least a six pack. But who am I? What the hell do I know? Let's see here. Talk VR. Oh, hey, shout out 24/7. Oh boy. VR is crazy. VR is wild. I actually watched, so I hadn't done it yet, and somebody, it was actually 12th Man. Yeah, shout out 12th Man. It was actually 12th Man that had done it. He says, "Oh, dude, wait till you watch some videos laying in bed at night with that thing on." And I was like, "Oh shit, man, maybe I will try that." I got YouTube VR last night. Holy shit. Absolutely insane. Absolutely bananas. I can't even explain it. I was in space, 360 view of freaking space, and then I was underwater. Then I don't even remember half the places I was. It was absolutely, it was bananas. It was bananas. And then not only that, then you can play VR poker, and there's literally people throwing chips and fist bumping each other, and that's absolutely electric. Shout out 24 for that game. And then I hear about this Beat Saber. Yet to download Beat Saber, but everybody says Beat Saber is the best thing since sliced bread. I say that thrill of the fight, I think it is the boxing game. It's like $10. Absolutely electric, full on workout. You can knock some fools out, take out a lot of aggression. They have a heavy bag mode too. They have like a reflex, a speed bag. They have a reflex ball. Like they have all types of cool shit, on that game. So I would recommend that one. Then bait is a blast. That's metaverse fishing. That's high quality. That's top notch. Other than that, man, I haven't dove too deep. I've been really diving deep here into a lot of other stuff, but I'm finally, like, as far as just NFTs and Web3 in general, and I don't have much time to get into VR, but when I do, boy, oh boy, has it been crazy. And I think I honestly might finish. Oh yeah, there's my man. I think I honestly might finish when you start finishing my evenings rather with some VR. If you guys got VR headset, I'll tell you what, finishing your evenings with it is high quality. Okay, my friends, without further ado, I know you came to listen to me, but you really didn't. You came to see the legend that has officially joined us. A little bit of technical difficulties. It's all right. It's all good. No big deal. I could blabber on for hours and hours, but we got to chat to this legend real quick. But before we do, my friends, it's time for the third segment of the day. Doorkeepers. Okay, my friends, the time has officially come. So I won't hesitate. I won't delay. Get that out of here. Get on your feet. Put your hands together for an absolute legend in the space that as soon as I opened up my eyes, he has now disappeared. Oh, shit. Well, okay. Oh, yeah, this is the best one yet. Here we go, baby. Get on your feet. Put your hands together for the founder of the Ded Teddiez NFT Project, the community manager for the Dream Catchers, that legend known as Tim Cook, who we got to get on this show. He's also the founder of that project, and he is also, that Tim Cook is. Sorry, I'm all backwards. If you didn't know, also, the man that's about to join us is a QA and avionics supervisor for the Blue Angels. That's right, those Blue Angels. Yeah, no. Those Blue Angels. Yes, you are thinking correctly. So, my friends, help me welcome in PLP pusher, diamond hander, big brain human, and absolutely knowledgeable to the max, my man, Dutch.
What's up, brother?
Oh, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm good. I even got you out here on the flight line.
Let's go, man. That is so awesome. That is so awesome, man. How are you doing on this beautiful, beautiful Monday?
It is amazing out here. It's hot. It's definitely hot. I'll give you that. It's just whew, it's Florida, brother. So I don't get much choice.
I got you. Where are you located out there?
Pensacola.
Pensacola. That's what I thought. I didn't want to say something and be totally off base. So I like to ask before I do. But I can't thank you enough for
Oh, you're
joining
good,
us.
brother.
You're good. I can't thank you enough for joining us and just taking some time. I know you're busy as hell, so I won't take a bunch of your time here. But just wanted to learn a little bit about what you got going on, a little bit about the Dead Teddies, everything in between. But let's kind of start basic. How did you fall Web3 and what was kind of your journey from Web 2 and IRL, if you will, into Web 3?
So, I mean, honestly, for me, it was the mental health side of it.
Mm,
I've been playing with the Dead Teddies in the back of my mind for years upon years. Anybody that's heard me shill has heard the full story, but um, back in January, I had some incidents and I was hospitalized for 5 days. When I came out, I was on sobriety and I started doing some group therapies and started doing some art therapy, talking to some friends, told them about this little imaginary friend I had in the back of my mind. Because as I always say, at 43 years old, you don't really tell people you have an imaginary friend. But got into it like that. Started really using it as a mental health aspect. Just telling people, it's okay to have these mental health conditions
mm.
and not look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as a positive thing.
100%, 100%, and that's what I commend you for, man. Is that has always been your number one from the jump. Like it's always been about the mental health and taking care of others first. And I don't think you get enough flowers, man. Like I'm gonna bring them to you because you absolutely are killing it. And I think that's why I wanted to have you on the show because way more people need to know about you and the Dead Teddies and what you're doing over there. So you already kind of spoke about the mental health and why it's so important to you. What give us just a quick, synopsis. I never like to shill, but what do you got going on over there with the Dead Teddies and maybe some of that high quality alpha?
So right now, really, I've got the Dead Teddies remix going. It's I guess you could call it the fifth generation of the Dead Teddies. It's 1,000 pieces. Still out there pushing the mental health. Still out there pushing, uh, that a lot of times, just get it off your chest. Talk to somebody without that judgment. But what I did with this time around, instead of just taking it all for me, and it's not really even that because pretty much I'm not making anything off of this because I put it right back into the communities I support. But half of it I'm putting towards. I have to watch how I say this because I had to actually talk to their PR department into. Screw it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm putting all half of it to Canines for Warriors. They're a nonprofit that provides service animals for disabled veterans.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nonprofit provides service dogs
Just
for
giving back
disabled
to
veterans.
the really.
We're good. We should be good. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're
Okay.
good to go.
Yeah. No. I hit the video button.
No, you're good. You're perfect.
Um, yeah, so just trying to give back to the community, and it's just one that hits me because I am active duty,
Hmm.
and if I ever want to be able to take part in that, it's just something I've given to, and it'll I try and give it my all.
Well, I got to take the opportunity because you're walking around the hangar and you can see some of the planes in the back, man, and it's just awesome. Like, thank you for defending our country and our freedoms and everything you do on a day to day basis, man. Just outside of this, and then you kind of peel back the curtains on what the Dead Teddies is all about and how important it is to you. So, ow, you dropped me, ow, dude,
I did drop you.
ah. No, I just thank you so much, and it's awesome to really get the opportunity to learn about what you guys got going on over there.
Yeah, it's a lot
Um,
of fun, brother. I mean, I've kind of moved out of a lot of the shill spaces as well, moving a lot more into the mental health spaces. I just got reached out to by Avalo app. They're a mental health app where you can go in anonymously, and you don't have to have a mental health issue to use it, but just go in there and anonymously, if you want to vent, you want advice, you just want to talk. It's basically no judgment, safe space.
That's
So
awesome.
partnering with them, trying to, just rep that message and get it out there.
That's awesome, man. And I kind of want to stick with that thought track with just the mental health. And oh, I hope you can hear me. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so damn cool to be there. But it's the connection is obviously not the greatest in the entire world. Okay, we should be back. All right, we're back live in prime time now. So to stick on that mental health point, my brother, that's something you're always pushing around the space and really talking about. And I I want to get your thoughts on like why do you think it's so important to really bring that not only to the forefront in your industry in the military and what you're doing and you obviously having a backstory with some of that. Why do you think it's also so important in the NFT space? Because there's a few of us that are really trying to get that message. Shout out Baby O. He has his mental health Mondays tonight. There's a few of us that are really doing that. Why do you think it's so important to have that in the NFT space?
Honestly, because one of the big things, I mean, this is just in general, it's not even just the NFT space, but I think the NFT space needs it mainly because we're in there all day, every day. A lot of us aren't like me, that aren't working a full-time job. But there's even that, we are working a full-time job and then trying to put, we're juggling spouses, we're juggling kids, we're juggling work, we're juggling, trying to make it as these NFT artists. So being able to take that step back, take a mental health day, and just realize that at the end of the day, without you, the program, whatever project you are, doesn't matter if you're not there. I mean, I'm sure that my Ded Teddiez NFTs will hang out forever, but without me, there really is no project. And I think that's the big thing is these founders will burn out and not realize that if they don't take a little bit of time for themselves, really give their mental health some time, that, I mean, they're going to burn out and they're going to fade away and we're not going to remember them because they aren't there. So, I do it all the time. I'll be like, look, whenever my wife's home, I try and take a couple of days off, stay off Twitter, stay off Discord. And people are like, oh, where you been? I'm like, look, I need time for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw you also speaking of being on Twitter, I saw you rescued a little dog over the weekend. I was your wife involved? Your wife around, or is this a solo man mission?
It is a solo man mission, but I'm bringing her on board slowly. Slowly but surely. She actually had a hand in this in the remix with a lot of the backgrounds and the skins I'll burn. I would have her go through and find things she liked. So there's a touch of her in it, but after a while she got bored. She's like, I don't want to do this. This is boring. I mean,
hey, slowly but surely getting her involved in the space, man. It takes baby steps, and that's awesome that she's got your back though. That definitely helps a lot. Two more things I wanted to ask you about, and then I'll let you get on about your day because I know you're busy as all hell, my man.
well, I'm putting you around the hangar before we leave, though. I'll get you some closest person.
Absolutely, that'd be awesome, man. So two things. Number one, I always ask all of our guests this, and then the first one that I'm going to ask you, I'll get to that in a minute. The first one I'm going to ask you is a quote I put out a little while ago, and you commented under it, and I thought it would kind of be cool to get some perspective on it because obviously you might have had some thought on it. I put out a while ago, and it's really important to me to give without remembering and receive without forgetting. And I put that tweet out a while ago, and I didn't know if you had some perspective on that or maybe some additional thought along that line. I know it definitely plays into what you got going on over there with the Ded Teddiez too.
It does, and it's actually something here that we kind of speak to in the Blue Angels, because one of the things we always talk about is never forget from where you came. Because I came from the fleet and I'm going back to the fleet. Like, this is just a stopover for me. I like to think of it as staying humble. I give because I want to, not because I have to. I do it, and a lot of times I don't even think about doing it. But when I get things back, it's like a lot of times I'm like, well, why did you do this? Oh, well, you did such and such, and it's important to me to give without expectation.
Hmm.
To do it just because like we I was supposed to be in a space on yesterday, and we found an Italian Greyhound roaming the neighborhood, and I'm now a foster to another dog. And it's just like we do it not because I'm expecting anything out of it. I'm just do it because it's important to me to give back and not really expect anything in return. And I've said this quite a few, you probably heard me. It's like even if I never, have anybody ever adopt another Ded Teddy, that's okay because the message is getting out there. People are listening, and there's just a lot of feedback just in the mental health, like we've been talking about, and it's just important to me.
That's awesome, man. I knew you'd give some definite good insights and good thoughts on that. So I appreciate that. And to kind of continue on that point and to provide maybe some more high level insight, just to somebody chasing a dream. You said you came from the fleet, you're going back to the fleet. You're obviously a grinder. You're obviously always killing it, man. I mean, I don't even know how you have to half the time to do what you do. I mean, I don't even understand. I don't even understand how you're active on Twitter and in spaces and doing what you do, man, and taking time for this. I mean, this is more than I could ever ask for. Like, thank you so much, man.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Hey, yeah, the pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. So final question from me. Then we'll go on a little tour, and then maybe we'll give away a Dead Teddy or whatever you got cooked up. I got a little giveaway rocking in the chat right now. But I always ask this to our guests, just because there's so many good answers that can come from this. But anyone who is trying to start a new business or create a YouTube channel or get that dream job, or just at the end of the day, chasing a dream or passion that neither you or I know anything about, what is your number one piece of advice to that person?
Progress, not perfection. uh, no matter what you're doing, if you set a goal, you're always going to achieve that goal. The only thing that can ever stand in your way is going to be you. So you don't get the dream job today. That's okay. There's another better dream job out there. You're starting a new business. As long as you're setting those goals, managing those expectations, and just again taking time for yourself, because you're right, I see you on the grind, we're all on the grind so much, and that's what everybody focuses on. You take a little bit of time, you're gonna get it. It's just take that time, put the time in, set those goals, and crush them. Just absolutely crush them. But if you don't, let's say you set a goal for Friday, you don't get it, okay, well, you still did the first 5 steps.
Oh,
All day long.
all day long, all day long. You're
Yeah,
good. You're good now. You're good.
yeah, just keep on pushing towards those goals and don't give up. The biggest thing is don't give up.
Progress.
Yeah, progress over perfection, simply because as you'll get to perfection as long as you're progressing.
I love that. And it kind of reminds me of my favorite one, the process over the product. Like,
Yep.
just fall so much in love with just being on that daily path and trying to find a rose every single day instead of so worried about the oak tree at the end of the path or whatever you want to envision, right? So
I
I
mean,
love that, man.
the sapling's got to grow into a tree one day.
I love that, man. I absolutely love that. All right. We got a full scale tour. What do we got going on in the back,
All
man?
right.
Holy
So
smokes.
it's a little bit loud in here because I got some maintenance going on. Um, so this is our four-jet. If you can see it, if I can get to it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
We've got a fuel cell maintenance going on in there. We've got an engine out, doing
Oh,
some
that's
maintenance on the
badass.
engine. Nothing actually broken, just day-to-day maintenance. We've got this other one in here. Again, just doing maintenance. They're taking parts off, doing some repaint, just getting some stuff done.
That is so
it's
awesome,
a daily
dude.
grind. It's all day, every day.
That is so awesome, dude. I mean, I don't know how many podcasts. Oh, look. I mean, that's so dope. Oh shit. I don't know how many. That is the coolest thing on the planet, man. That is so awesome. That is so. Thank you. Holy shit. I don't know how many podcasts get the opportunity to do that. So, wow, wow. Holy smokes, that's awesome.
I got one more for you. It might be a little bit louder because I think they're doing a little bit louder maintenance on it, but I'm going to walk out the Fat Albert. That's our C-130. That's the one that, that's our crew transport. So when we're going from show site to show site, from home to home, if we need parts, we need anything, that's who gets it for us. That's our Marines on the team are actually, I've got 3 pilots and a ground crew of 8 for them.
Holy smokes.
And if you can get comparison, it is.
That's so awesome. I have a big thing for aviation, so this is like really special to me too. Like my grandfather was a pilot, and
That's amazing.
yeah, man, and he was actually a pilot in the Marines. He was the first sergeant in the Marines. So it's really special to me, man. That's so awesome. Like, thank you so much. Not only for me, but for the entire DHR fam. Like, I don't know how many people have the opportunity to, to see that live in prime time, whether it is on a show or not. I mean, I'll even do one of these numbers, blow you up a little bit more so the people can see you. The people are out there. I mean, well, I mean, this is incredible. This is incredible, man. That's so cool.
That's so cool. Florida weather coming in too.
Oh yeah, I bet it's nice and humid out there right now, huh?
Oh my God! If you can't see it, I'm dripping.
I love it. You got to keep a towel on your side, man. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, they give us these black uniforms to wear.
Yeah, that's what you want for sure. My man, I know you're busy as all get out, and I can't thank you enough for stopping by. And I know it was a little bit of a hassle getting on and everything. Don't worry about it. It is all good, man. Like it is more than I can ask that you took this little bit of time just to be with us.
I appreciate you having me, dude. I love it. This is amazing. Yeah, I think too, I was thinking the wrong time zone.
Oh yeah, hey, it's all good. Yeah, because I put it in your time zone to make it easy, but it's all good. It ain't no big thing, no big deal whatsoever. Yeah, because I put it at 1:30, which would be 12:30 this time. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good, my man. No biggie whatsoever. I can't thank you enough. I mean, even just the short little bits of insight and what you got going on, and then being able to go out on the strip and be in the hangars and stuff like that. That's incredible. Like that's enough in and of itself. So. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of you.
Always, brother. Thank you.
Well,
and when you do the giveaway, it'll be. I've got not only am I doing a remix, I've got. I think I sent you the picture of it. One I've been playing with. It's an astronaut one. I've been playing with doing some different things. So.
Okay, well, we can do the giveaway live in prime time right here and get it rocking and rolling if you're down.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, we'll get you inside before that rain comes. Hashtag caps back. Hashtag caps back is today's secret phrase of the day. Hashtag caps back. All right. If you enter that in the YouTube live chat, if you enter that, I'm going to mute you just for a second because the wind's pretty loud right there.
Yeah,
for a half second. You're good. So if you drop that in the YouTube live chat, yeah, you're good now. The YouTube live chat will be the only place that you can put the hashtag caps back for the giveaway of the day. The Twitter comments do not work. Once again, Twitter comments do not work. If you're watching on there, you got to be in the live YouTube chat. So comment hashtag caps back in the live YouTube chat and you will be entered. 24 people have entered today, my friends. So we will put it up on the screen for the first time. We will have 2 separate winners, my friends. 2 separate winners, one for the remix and then one for what my man Dutch has been secretly working on the back. Hashtag caps back on the back end. Let's see what we got as we count it down from 5. From 4, from 3, around the jar button, and 2, and 1. Who is going to be the first winner of the day? Who do we got? We see familiar names up and down the picker. Who is it going to be?
Oh,
In
not
Inu.
bad.
In Inu. Shout out. Shout out. I don't know if he follows you on Twitter. If he doesn't, I will just have him. Actually, yeah. Send your just to make this easy on you. You're a busy man. Let me make this easy on you. Inu, because I know exactly who it is. Send me your wallet address again, my man. Whichever one you want, and I'll get that over to Dutch. He'll get you all taken care of, nice and easy, no problem. And then for the second winner, no more entries. 25. Anybody else? Hashtag caps back. Secret phrase of the day. No more entries. We go for the second draw. Once again, there we go. Drawing. Who do we got? We see familiar faces as always. Open 24/7, 365, 24 hours from the Savage Baskets. Absolutely electric. That's awesome. Pushing PLP all over the metaverse. So both of you, again, 24 to as well. Send me your wallet address and I'll get that over to Dutch. Dutch, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate
for your giveaways. The giveaways, like, you didn't have to do two. I mean, you didn't even have to do anything, dude. Like, I just said, hey, you could show up. I'll figure some shit out. And you're like, no, I got you, no problem. So thank you for that. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for bringing us in classified areas that we got to have badges to show up in. I mean, let's go. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, Dutch. You're the man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, and I'll see you in the Twitterverse.
We'll be there. But before we can, you want to wrap it up with me? Or are you ready to get out of town?
I'll wrap it up with you.
All right, my friends. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic. Put a bow on that sumbitch. Episode number 25 of The Door Show is officially over, and I must ask that you remember as you go on about your days that it is a magnificent, nay, marvelous, nay, magna marvelous Monday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and I'm choosing to spread PLP. That stands for peace, love, and positivity for anybody who is new to the show, and I ask that you would do the exact same. Maybe dash a little bit of kindness in there too. Why? Because it costs 0 ETH. 0 fiat, 0 soul, and 0 of any of them other shit coins you care to be invested in right now to do so. I hope you have. My main man, Dutch, hopes you have a spectacular rest of your Monday, unless you have any other plans. And last but not least, as this show is a member of the Diamond Hand Radio brand, I must ask that you always remember, at Diamond Hand Radio, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Thanks again to Dutch for being an electric guest. We will see you on the flip side. Peace and love, everybody.
Catch you on the flip, brother.
Catch you on the flip.